you say, just a general aspect of it. I studied law back home in Bolivia, in La Paz. And from then on, I always wanted to do international relations. And I got a scholarship in the Netherlands where I studied international public law, the law of international organizations, and with a specialization in human rights law. And when I came back home, I couldn't really find a job because it was complicated. I had just come out of college. I was really young, so I started doing something else. But later on, the opportunity came out to study diplomacy and international relations at the Ministry of Foreign Affairs, and that's how I came into the Ministry of Foreign Affairs. I did a 2-year program. It was another scholarship. And most of, the countries in the region, they have the diplomatic career institutionalized. In our country, unfortunately, in Bolivia, that's not the case. They have been trying for years, but you can only get a post through your studies in the Academy of Diplomacy, which should be the norm, but unfortunately it isn't, or by an invitation from the minister, basically from the Minister of Foreign Affairs, or through a public calling in the newspaper or something like that. So that's how I first got into the ministry. And at first I used to work in the Department of Multilateral Affairs. That means basically all the countries, all the international organizations that Bolivia belonged to. I was mostly in charge of the Organization of American States, WHO, ILO, among others. And because that was also always my area of expertise, multilateral relations and intergovernmental organizations per se. And then afterwards, when Bolivia got a seat in the Security Council, I went through a series of interviews and I got elected to come to New York. So this was actually my first diplomatic post outside my country. And in truth, I think it was an excellent opportunity. I learned so much, not only about how the UN system works, because you usually always know one thing, whatever you learn in school, and then it's completely different to see it in practice, to see what diplomacy is all about, or real politics, like you may call them, and like how countries behave and how politics work, but in another level. So to see that one-on-one was truly a privilege for me. And after my contract ended in 2018, and basically Bolivia goes back to being a part of the General Assembly without having a seat in the Security Council. I had the choice to whether go back home to Bolivia or stay here, but that was for personal reasons. I decided to stay in New York, and I later on worked at an NGO called Plan International that does activism for children's rights, basically, and has a focus on gender equality. And fortunately, after that job, I was able to get another job at the UN. So not representing my country, like as a Bolivian diplomat, but as UN staff. I started working at the United Nations Crisis Center, which is a monitoring center that checks all the 24/7 what goes on in different parts of the world. So the region that I cover is Central Africa and the Americas, and we are in the lookout for any political developments of any sort, humanitarian, human rights, and in countries where we have peacekeeping missions at the UN, operational stuff, like we report on the peacekeepers' safety and mostly on the political ongoings of the country. So that's what I'm doing at the moment as UN staff. So if you have any questions, please, I'm open to hearing from you. I think I've gone over my 10 minutes.
No, that's fine, Carla. Thank you. You can, like I told you, you can speak for Charles if you want. All right. Okay. So, Carla, just a question from for me. Then I'll open it to the group. For you to be working in New York in the first place, how did English play a part for you to actually go to New York? Working is.
Yes, so it's of course important. It's a must. I mean, I was coming here as a diplomat to represent my country and to negotiate with fellow colleagues at the Security Council. So I couldn't have negotiated, like the main language for negotiations is English. In the past it used to be French, but now it's, as a norm, it's English. So if you can't, you know, say your mind and have fluency in English, it's very hard. It would be hard to negotiate. And, you would be missing out and everything that's happening basically, because most of what happens is through conversation. Yeah.
Okay, thanks. All right, let's open it up to the group. Amparo, good afternoon. We have Carla. She's working for the United Nations in New York. Any questions for her?
Good afternoon, everyone. Hi, Carla. Nice to meet you. I would like to know, why did you decide to stay in New York?
Yeah, so basically, it's kind of a long story, but I'll tell you. I decided to stay in New York because my mom had applied for the permanent residency 10 years ago. And while I was a diplomat in the mission of Bolivia to the UN, I had the chance to adjust my status. I received a notification in February of 2018. I had forgotten about the process, honestly. I was like moving on with my life and I was ready to go back home. And then immigration notified my aunt that I could adjust my status. So that's what I did in order to get the green card. So I applied, I did everything that the government asked me to, and I received my work permit in 2019. And basically, I decided to stay to pursue the green card, or to have the green card, because I already had the process ongoing. Yeah.
Thank you.
Sure.
Okay, thanks. Martin, a question for Carla, please.
Yeah, Carla, I've got a question for you. And in the case, if I wanted to be part of this United Nations, there are other careers from a part law, politics, country relations, diplomatic relationship, other areas, and such as technology or other areas, and I I don't know. I can't participate in.
Yes, definitely. I mean, if you the main page for the United Nations where the posts are published, it's called Inspira. So if you Google Inspira, I don't know the exact address, the link, but if you Google Inspira, it will come up, and all the posts are in there, and you have a variety of posts that range from, like you said, not only as with political affairs, but I mean with IT or environmental professionals, accountants. I mean, all types of professionals are needed at the UN, and yeah, the areas that the UN covers are infinite. As you know, like the UN is working towards the fulfillment of the objectives, ODSs, of sustainability objectives of development. And that involves all areas that you can think of, from technology to human rights, to gender equality, to development. So yeah, I mean, if you look at the posts there, and the posts there are you can have have a post in any part of the world where there is the United Nations has presence. I mean, the New York, it's the headquarters, but basically you have the UN everywhere. So, yeah.
Okay, Carla, and what is the most qualified people to get the? Oh, what is the requirements?
The
principal
requirements.
the main requirements.
It depends on the post. Like, for example, there are certain posts. What are they called? There are the P1, P2, P3 those are for political affairs, and I know there are the posts that are G4, G3, and those are administrative posts. So, like for the administrative posts, sometimes they only ask you for a high school diploma and certain experience, and then if you have a more a professional post that involves something else, it depends on the post. Like for my post, for example, they ask you for a minimum of 5 years experience in the field that, you know, you're going to be working on. And besides that, you have to have your bachelor's and a master's. And you have to know at least 2 of the working languages of the UN. So knowing languages is a definite plus. Yeah. So
Okay.
It depends on the post, basically. But
okay.
Yeah.
Understood, Carla. And can you send this link to Daryl?
Yeah, of course. No problem.
And Daryl share with us.
Yeah, we'll do, definitely. Okay,
Carla.
Thanks, Martin.
Thank you.
Great question. Brian, questions for Carla?
Yeah.
Okay, please go ahead.
Carla, apologize me because I didn't get it. What is your job or what is your profession?
I'm a lawyer. Yeah, but I
lawyer.
specialize. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I specialize in diplomacy and international relations and international law, basically human rights.
Oh yeah. What country represents?
I used to represent Bolivia. I'm a former Bolivian diplomat, but right now I work for the UN, for the organization, as UN staff in New York.
Oh, nice. Are you from Bolivia?
Yes.
Oh, nice. I can't hear it. Well, thanks. That it will be all for me.
Okay, great. All right, Mariana, as a doctor, as a potential future doctor, any questions for Carla?
Just nice to meet you, Carla. I like the patience of person. Then my question for you is, what do you like most about your job?
Thank you for your question, Mariana. Nice to meet you too. What I like the most about my question is not only to be up to date in current affairs, but also to know that even if it's a grain of sand, if my job is a grain of sand, I know it will help make a difference wherever it is, you know. So I think that's what I like the most.
Excuse me.
Okay, thank you.
Making a difference or help to make a difference. That's what I like the most.
Okay, great question, Mary. Linda, hey Linda, anything you want to ask Carla?
Hi, Carla.
Hi.
For the moment, I don't have question. Sorry.
Okay, no, that's fine. That's fine. All right, Gracia. Hello, Gracia. I think you might be new. Anything you want to ask Carla? Over in New York, she works for the United.
Yeah. I would like to know, well, hi everyone. Hi Carla, thank you for sharing your experience. It's very interesting to see a young woman making such a difference. I was wondering, what do you think, from your experience, how do you think being a woman has impacted the work that you have to do, and in the roles that you've had. How what's the difference you perceived from perhaps other colleagues, male colleagues?
Hi,
Excellent
Grecia.
question.
Yes, that's a very good question. Thank you. Well, I mean, being being a woman definitely makes a whole lot of difference. Definitely, and I felt it. I think it's important to have women in all workspaces, obviously, but in my personal experience, unfortunately, I don't want to say I've been the victim of, but I have experienced sexism plenty of times, and it has taken me an extra effort to be noticed by male colleagues. And I think this also has to do with the difference, the age factor. They are much older. My supervisors, they're old school, so they tend to have more of a bias in this regard, whereas younger colleagues don't, because they are more aware, I think. The women's movement and what we see every day through media and women's empowerment, I think, has helped and is helping shaping the view, the way men view women in the workplace and in general. So I don't feel the sexism as much with colleagues that are my own age. However, I have experienced it in the workplace, and subtle things. For example, when we're in a small meeting and we are giving opinions about, I don't know, certain development in a country, and I say something, I sometimes, and it's not only me, because I've had other female colleagues tell me the same thing. When I speak out my mind, it's not taken into consideration, and when a male colleague says something, and it can be the exact same thing, they are heard. You know, their opinion is taken into consideration, and it just goes from, you know, it varies. It's an everyday battle, but I think having, and now the Secretary General is working more towards gender equality, which is one of the objectives of the development objectives. So people are growing more aware, and they are, and not only having women work in the organization, but having women in posts where you can make decisions, political decisions. Because yeah, we can have women in the workspace, but if you have them as secretaries or if you have them as caretakers, I mean, you persist in having that role, that gender role of women only serving as certain things and not being able to decide on important matters, for example. It's just a general example. But yes, I've had experienced that, and I still experience it. And it's hard, but I think if women try to make themselves present each day and try to strive for jobs that define that gender role, we are going to, little by little, we will make a difference. I hope that answers your question. Thanks.
Yes, thank you.
Great question, Gracia. Great question there. Okay, Andrea, we've got Carla from Bolivia, but she's working in New York, United States, for the United Nations. Any questions you'd like to know?
Okay, good afternoon.
Good afternoon, Andrea.
Carla. My question for you is what are the objectives proposed by the United Nations for its member countries?
You mean the sustainable objectives, or you mean the objectives that are put, I mean, if you mean it in the charter of the United Nations, the reason why the United Nations was created was basically to free the world of war. So to keep the peace around the globe. So that's why the Security Council per se is the organ that's in charge of keeping peace, or at least trying to. Now you have the objectives that I was telling you about, objectives of sustainability. Those having been put in agreement with the different states. I believe that was 5 years ago. No, wait, in 2015, if I'm not mistaken. The membership of the United Nations, the countries, they agreed to have, they vary. Like, for example, the right to have water, or the right to have, or human rights, or social justice, or gender equality, and they're 25. I don't know all of them. So those are the goals that the member states are oriented towards fulfilling, and they work on them through policy, they take first, as you know, the government of the member states tries to make policy, and whatever we agree on, they try to, if we have a General Assembly resolution, they try to take that as guidance. And sometimes it's a member state that teaches the rest of the member states how to, fulfill certain policies, or maybe they have new policy that can help the rest of the world in a certain area that can be any environment, human rights, or whatever. So that's the main objective, basically, to end war would be one, and development and cooperation.
Okay. Thanks, Andrea. Great question, Andrea. Hey, Graciela. Good afternoon, Graciela. Question for Carla, Gracie.
Good afternoon, everybody. Sorry to be late. I didn't listen to much information about here. Sorry, okay. I can ask some.
Okay, I'll just give you a summary. So Carla works in New York for the United Nations. She used to work for Bolivia as part of the mission of Bolivia to the United Nations. So she's represented your country in the United Nations, and right now she's a lawyer working for Plan Action, I believe, just like making sure that, for example, I think children around the world are not being taken advantage of, and making sure NGOs around the world are adhering to safeguards and policies. Mm-hmm. So that's what she does right now. She's in New York. Or you can ask her anything general. Like, does she miss home? Does she miss Bolivia? Does she cook fritanga in New York? I don't know.
Okay, thank you very much. I'm going to ask you to hear something about the branches that the UN has. It is economical. So do you work in that branch or not, something like that?
No, I work in the...
Hello?
Yes, hi. I work in the headquarters, and I work for the United Nations Crisis Center, which is part of the DPPA DPO, so the Political Affairs Department in the United Nations.
Yeah. So in the political, do you have any kind of, or what is the word is? Political, I don't know, maybe, okay, how is your life in New York? Sorry, I don't know what can I ask you? So, your life in New York?
Graciela, that's a good question though. How is your life in New York? That's a perfect question.
Well, before the pandemic, it was great. I'm kidding. I mean, there are tons of things to do in the city, so that's why I also enjoy the city. As you may know, New York is famous for its arts, and it's the center of the world in many regards. I like going to plays, Broadway plays, particularly. So whenever I have the chance, because they can be quite pricey, I go to one. What else? I mean, besides that, there's always, I mean, you don't really have to spend money to have a good time in New York. There are plenty of places you can go to, museums. If you're a resident, you can go to museums. There are days that you can enter them for free. And the museums here are just unbelievable. The Metropolitan Museum of Art I can never get tired of that one. And if you ever come to New York, that's a must. I mean, you can just dedicate one day to that museum. Then you have a lot of beaches, for example. I like that. Parks. You can go hiking upstate. I mean, there's tons of activities for everyone, for any taste. If you like dancing, you can dance. If if you're into political activism, there's so much to do. I mean, so much culture, so many groups that you can join. So, well, I try to keep busy, but I do miss my family. I miss my family, and the pandemic hasn't made it easy. But I think, I mean, an ordinary day for me, depending on whether I work or not, would just be chilling, honestly, watching, staying in. I think I'm a bit old, but yeah, staying in, I think normal things, like I'm sure you guys do, or maybe not. Maybe you're more active than me. I like staying in, chilling, walking. I like to walk, and that's pretty much it. Oh, and also eating, of course. I mean, that's one of the advantages of being in New York. You have food from everywhere in the world, especially in Queens. Oh my God, you guys. Yeah, if you ever come to New York, you have to go to Queens. It's the gastronomical capital of the world. And the food is not as expensive as you would. If you stick to Manhattan, the food can be pricey. But in Queens, you can find all types all types of prices.
Okay, thank you very much for the answer.
A great question, Graciela. Exactly. It doesn't have to be about work. How's your life in New York? Okay, question, Carla. I mean, what's great? Do you guys do you do anything Bolivian, like during Carnival? Do you wear costumes? You dance morenada, caporales, saya? What else is there? Tinku? Well, what goes on over there? Tell the guys. Yeah. Is there any Bolivian culture that happens? Like on Fifth Avenue, do you guys wear your Tinku costumes? You go dance Tinku, caporales, morenada, all the dances. Cuenca for Tarija, for people from Tarija. What do you guys do?
When I was back home, I used to dance caporales. Mm-hmm. I danced for like 7 years. So I'm a big fan of folklore, Bolivian folklore in general. I love it. And not only caporales, I love tinku, I love cueca, morenada. I danced morenada for a year. Here in New York, they do have the group that's called San Simon, which is very popular in La Paz as well. And they dance during Carnival. They go all the way to Bolivia to dance in Oruro. And in the day of, what's it called? The Hispanic Day, something like that. They do dance caporales in Fifth Avenue with the rest of the countries that they're all doing their own thing, like Latin American countries that parade and dance. Yeah, to my knowledge, it's only caporales. But yeah, they do that.
Okay, and any Bolivian restaurants in New York or Virginia where most Bolivians are? Is there anywhere where people can go eat fritanga, fricassé, mundongo, plato paseño, saise, sopa de maní, chairo, picalamacho, trucha al diablo, all these dishes I like.
Oh my God, I can see that you're a big fan of Bolivian cuisine. So yeah, and you know what you're talking about, but I don't like that either. Actually, I never liked paso conejo.
So is that one not lunch today?
Yes.
So are there any restaurants, like, for example, you say you miss your family? Is there a Bolivian restaurant that you can go to like experience the taste of home?
There's one that I've been to. It's called Bolivian Llama Party. There's one in Queens and there's one in Manhattan, Columbus Circle. They have salteñas and they have sándwich de chola, and they're trying to extend their menu. They're pretty okay, but honestly, they don't taste like the ones back home. They're too American, and I think it's probably has to do with the ingredients. Like you can never have it as good as the original, even if you follow the same exact process of making it. That's one restaurant, and then there are other restaurants in Queens. I've only been to one, but I didn't get to eat there. It's a long story, but I heard it was okay. But from my Bolivian friends, they don't have very good reviews, so I never really gone there, but I know there's a couple in Queens. The only one that I've been to is the Bolivian Llama Party one. Yeah.
Okay, so there you go, guys. Bolivian Llama Party in New York. Felix, any questions for Carla over in New York?
Yeah, I was thinking, I don't remember who asked the question about sexism in the UN, but you said you had experienced some sexism in your career so far, and my thought was, do you have any opinion or experiences? Like, is it different from different cultures? Do you experience more sexism from like Asia, South America, Europe, America, or is it the same from all over the world?
No, there are different degrees of sexism according to region, definitely. Yes. Let's say, you know, if you've lived in Latin America, you know that it's more obvious, I guess. In the United States, it's not as much because you do have girls or women who work in, you know, in the different posts, same as men, let's say, but American sexism is more passive aggressive, I guess, or the sexism that I experienced here. It's not as obvious. It's very subtle. It's much more subtle, definitely. And sometimes, you know, I've gone to the point in which I question myself and take it personally and ask myself, is it me? And then when I talk with someone else, with another colleague, then that person makes, usually if it's a girl, she would make me realize that no, this is sexism. You know? Yeah.
Okay, thank you very much for your answer.
Sure. And well, like for other regions as well, like, I don't know, for Middle Eastern regions, I wouldn't be able to say because I've never worked in the Middle East, but I've had colleagues that are from the Middle East, and it depends, again, it depends on on age as well, but they act differently. They're definitely way more obvious. For example, I've had once an experience in which the ambassador for whom I was working for at the time asked me to be the translator of a bilateral meeting with Iran. And I was really nervous. I remember I went because you always have to go to the protocol of the country, whoever's in charge of protocol. So I went, and there were like a couple of people there, men. And yes, I asked them, so how are we gonna do this? Where should I sit? Blah, blah, blah. And then he looked at me, he's like, who are you? I'm sorry. And I'm like, I was explaining to him, I will be the translator. He looks at me, he's like, a woman? Just like that, plain, like not caring whether, you know, he just looks at me, he's like, a woman? Like, yes, you're looking at me, I am a woman, kind of thing. And I was wearing a dress at the moment, and it was long, like above my knees, a little bit above my knees, or to my knees. It wasn't short at all, but he looked at me, he's like, you cannot wear a skirt. I had to run back home to like get pants and to be back to the meeting on time, because I was translating for the president. So I was the only woman in the room. Yes.
Yeah, well, I think is part of the culture in a lot of the
definitely.
Muslims countries. Yeah, so women that travel to those countries are strictly forbidden to wear skirts and stuff like that. So
we were in New York. We weren't somewhere else. We were in New York.
No, I understand, but maybe he didn't get it either. So it's a really deep part of their culture, right?
Definitely, yes. And that is another whole different story, and I agree with that. But it also it does immerse itself in all culture. You know what I mean? You can get this from different sides and from different cultures, and it still doesn't make it okay. I'm against it. I know it's a cultural thing. I know it's because they think completely different, etc. But yeah, I felt discriminated.
Yeah, well, I do understand. Don't get me wrong, but I believe that that is one of the difficulties with your jobs, right? You have to adapt and also be susceptible to a lot of different cultures and different mindsets from all around the world. Well, thank you
Yes.
very much for your answer.
Yeah, of course.
Thanks. Great question, Felix. Okay, before we get to Daniel, Daniel's in the house. iPhone 76770450. Who is iPhone? iPhone, do you want to say something? You can wave.
He's a spy.
Hello, iPhone.
Is your follower.
Okay,
Yeah.
yes.
Is your fan.
Follower.
Yes. Okay, so this is, okay. So we got, we have Danny from Ecuador. Danny's going to introduce himself. Danny's the music man. So Danny's my friend. I used to work with him. So, and Danny's been on TV here in Bolivia, one of the famous music shows. I think it's every Sunday. Anyway, Danny will explain everything. So Danny will give us an introduction. Then we're going to do the music lesson. How did Danny learn English via music? And Danny's going to sing for us. And Carla's going to sing for us as well. Okay?
Yeah, of course.
Danny, over to you. Yeah.
Hello, everybody. My name is Daniel. I'm from Ecuador. Daryl say all about me. But you have questions for me. I am backpacker, and my principal mode to make money is do music. No? I play this ukulele like this. Is my partner. And with this, I travel around all Latin America, from Mexico and to Argentina, only singing and playing. Yeah. When you are ready for listen my songs, I'm ready all the times.
Okay, Danny, just before you continue, could you? Okay, Danny. Okay, I'll ask you. Okay, give us a song, then we'll ask you questions after. Okay.
Okay.
All right, over to you, Danny.
The sound is good?
Yeah,
okay.
Good.
Hey, it's all right.
All right, we jamming. I wanna jam it with you. We jamming, jamming, and I hope you like jamming too. Ain't no rules, ain't no bound. We can do it anyhow. I and I will see you through. 'Cause every day we pay the price with a little sacrifice. I and I will see you through. We jamming, jamming in the name of the Lord. We jamming, jamming, the jamming drives strength from you. Ooh yeah. All right, we jamming. I wanna jam in with you. We jamming, jamming, and I hope you like jamming too. Ain't no rules, ain't no bound. We can do it anyhow. I and I will see you through. 'Cause every day we pay the price with a living sacrifice. And I will see you through. We jamming. Jamming was a thing of the past. We jamming, jamming, and I hope the jamming gonna last. Holy Mount Zion, just sit there in Mount Zion, and rules all creation ever. Jamming, back to one, no, 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 no. Jamming, what to one. I wanna jam it with you. We jamming, jamming, and I hope you like jamming too. Thank you, everybody.
Okay, thanks, Danny. Well done. All right, so questions for Danny. Like, how Danny's from Ecuador. Ecuador is a Spanish-speaking country. So
Yeah.
how does music help him, or how did music help him learn English? So I want to ask that question. Okay, Amparo, over to you.
Hi, Daniel. Nice to meet you.
Hello, Amparo.
Nice
to meet
song.
you too. Thanks.
Daniel, what's your musical gender? What musical gender do you enjoy most?
Genre, Amparo. You understand genre?
Genre.
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 Yeah, exactly.
What the musical genre do you enjoy most?
I love the reggae, the folklore music, like Andean, like all of countries have a typical music, no? I love this and Latin American rock and roll. My favorite band is the Fabulosos Cadillacs, for example. And yeah, and Bob Marley too in English, my favorite singer. But yeah, reggae, rock, all of music.
And what about Ecuadorian music? Can you play San Juanitos?
Yeah, I can play San Juanitos, Pasillos, Pasacalles. This is a typical from Ecuador. Yeah.
Okay, thank you.
Thanks for your question.
Okay, and Mariana, anything you want to ask our music man Daniel? How you can learn English using music?
Yes, I have a question. Nice to meet you, Daniel.
Nice to meet you too.
Sorry, I thinking. What is the song? What is the song or of you inspired? Why do you choose for I didn't I don't know how to say it's question is very complex. Sorry.
Because maybe it's
In Spanish, okay, in Spanish.
no?
We'll translate it for you.
¿Por qué ha escogido esa canción para tocar ahora?
Okay, so for
nice.
Danny, before you answer, so Marianne just said, why did you choose this song to play as his first song?
Yeah, for
Okay,
us.
Danny.
Yeah.
Over
I
to you.
choose this song because I think the letters of Bob Marley are very simple for learning English. Yeah, your themes and the pronunciation is very easy for learning English, and for this reason I choose this song. And for is one of my favorite singers too. Yeah, this is the reasons. Thanks for your question, Mariana.
Okay, Brian. Thanks, Mary. Good question. Brian, I can see you got loads of records in the background.
Yeah.
Question for the music man. Yeah.
Hi, Daniel. I love Bob Marley too.
Yeah.
I heard the reggae music a lot of. Have you taken a singing class?
No, I don't take a singing class. I was when I was child. I has a piano classes. I am pianist. I studied for 8 years in the Conservatory of Music in Ecuador, and yes, I am pianist. But when I start my travel, I learn in this and learn to sing too. Yeah, but I not study for singer, but I study music.
You have the talent inside you.
Thanks. I try to do the best.
You do good, man. After the questions, can you play another song from Bob Marley?
Of course, yeah. I have two songs more from Bob Marley and one more from Manu Chao. Yeah.
Oh,
Okay.
Manu Chao, that's perfect.
Okay, that's
Thank
good,
you.
Danny. So one of the Bob Marley songs, Brian is going to join you. You and Brian can sing together. Yes.
Ah, yeah. Okay. Yeah, this is very good. I think Three Little Birds
Three
is the
Little
next
Birds.
song.
That's a
Yeah,
good
Three
one.
Little Birds.
And we
It's
can
good
all join
one. It's
in. Yeah.
simple. Yeah, you
Okay.
can set the letters and when you are ready, I start the song. Yes.
Okay. Carla, a question for Danny, please.
Yes. Hi, Danny. First of all,
Hi, Carla.
I want to congratulate you. I think you're very talented. I really enjoyed your singing and yeah, your playing. And I wanted to ask you whether or not you had any compositions, if you composed music yourself.
Yes, I have one album. My first album name is Latinoamericano, and I mix music from all the countries of Latin America. And yes, I have a lot of compositions.
That's really cool. And do you have them in any platform that we can listen them to, like
Not,
Spotify, or not really? Not yet.
not yet, because I'm searching for one studio for a record. I am working on this.
And what are your compositions? What type of music are your compositions?
It's a mix. It's mix for samba with Andean. It's a mix of Latin America. It's not a one gender of music. Yeah, it's all music in one. It's all in one music.
Cool. Congrats.
Thanks.
Okay. Graciela. Graciela, a question for Danny in terms of music.
Just first of all, good afternoon, and also nice to meet you, Daniel.
Nice to meet you, Graciela.
The question is, when did you start with that passion? I think that the music is a passion. And when did you start that passion or dream of being a musician?
Okay, I think this is my passion all my life, no? But 5 years ago, I take the decision for being musician all the time, no? I put all my works, everything, stop this and only play music 5 years ago. Yeah. And now it's not a dream, now is my work and is my passion and is my life, the music.
Okay, thank you very much. That's the question.
Yeah,
great question. Okay, we'll come back to the questions, Danny. Give us another song, please.
Okay, are you ready for? But in this time, please sing with me, okay?
Okay, everyone, let's sing together.
Okay.
We are the world.
Don't worry about the thing, 'cause every little thing gonna be alright. Don't worry,
don't worry
about the thing, 'cause every little thing gonna be alright. Rise up this morning, smile with the rising sun. Three little birds beating my doorstep, singing sweet songs of melodies pure and true. This is my message to you. Don't worry about the thing, 'cause every little thing gonna be alright. Don't worry about the thing, 'cause every little thing gonna be alright. Rise up this morning, and mind with the rising sun. Three little birds pick at my doorstep, singing sweet songs of melodies pure and true. This
This is a message to you. Yes, Danny.
Thank you, everybody.
Excellent, excellent. Okay. Next round of questions.
Yeah,
Gracia, question for Danny. Music-wise,
Yes.
you can sing with him if you want to.
I'm not a very good singer, but he
It
is.
doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. I ain't, but I love singing.
Daryl
Well,
is a karaoke master.
congratulations, Daniel. You're very talented. I wanted to know, has any one person in particular encouraged you to follow your dreams, and have you ever felt discouraged?
Okay. Yeah, when you have one dream, only follow your dream. The life is so short for do things when do you don't like. No, I think this. No, when you have a dream, do and go for catch it. Yes, this is my. I think this.
Daniel, I'm sorry. I can't hear you as well as many other people. Would you mind moving the mic a bit closer, maybe?
Ah, the microphone. Okay, I.
Yeah, that
It's
is
better.
way better.
Much
Thank you very
better.
much.
Okay, thanks for telling me. Yeah, this is my. I think this. No, when you have a dream, go and take. Yes, no, because the life is so short for do things when do you don't like. Yeah, man. Only be happy. This is the most important thing in the life.
Exactly. Good words there, Danny. Good words. Martin, any questions for Danny? Great question there, Gracia. Thank you. Martin, can you? Martin, Mike, your mic.
Microphone.
Sorry. Yeah. Nice to meet you, Daniel.
Nice to
We
meet you
got
too,
a question
Martin.
for you. I need some tips.
Okay.
I have some difficulties when I learn lyrics of songs.
Yeah.
I can't use these words in my conversation.
Okay.
It's like a robot. I
Okay.
can I be able to sing a song in English, but I can't remember this word when I speak.
When you speak, okay. Tips. My principal tips is listen the song so many times. One time, two times, three times, and with more times you listen the song, automatically you have the words and the pronunciation in your mind. And when you are yeah, this is one tip. Listen. Another, put the letter in one book, in one notebook, write the letter, and singing and writing at the same time. One time, two times, three times, and after this you write the translation of this, and you have the translation in your mind, and you use these words in a conversation. You don't have problem, but the tip is listen one, two, three times, and all the times when you have the song in your mind. This is my tip.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Thank
good
you.
question.
Thank you, Daniel.
You're
Good
welcome.
question, Martin. Andrea, a question for
Daryl,
Danny.
may I come in here?
Okay, Felix, yeah, go ahead, please.
Yeah, we have something that is called a muscle memory as well.
Yes.
And that is very important, the thing that Daniel told us here, that you should write the words down. Because when you write the words down, you get a muscle memory from the movements of your hand when you're writing. So it connects to your brain. So the word that you are writing becomes a lot easier to remember. So that is why it's a lot, very, very important to do the writing as well. Okay, over to you, Daryl, again.
Thanks, Felix.
Okay, thank
That's a
you,
good.
Felix. Like exercise.
Yes,
Yes, good
so
exercise.
it's a good
Exercise my
exercise
brain.
to remember stuff. It's called muscle memory.
Yeah,
Okay.
Like the
take
more you
your favorite.
practice, the much better things become for you. Okay,
Yeah. Thank you.
Andrea. Thanks, Martin. Andrea, a question for Danny, please.
Yes, I have three questions.
Of course, yeah, go
Perfect.
ahead.
The first, you have a lot of talent and your voice is very beautiful.
Oh, thanks.
And my first question is, what was your great experience in an scenery?
Yeah.
And uh, the second question is, how many instruments do you play?
Perfect.
And the third question is, if you can sing a song for us of Siggy Marley, please.
Okay. The first question, my the most experience in music in the music is 2 years ago. I was staying Bolivian program Factor X Factor. Maybe do you do know this? I stayed 2 years ago in this program, and yeah, this is very good for my experience in the music. No, it's so exciting for this. The people, the cameras. Well, it's very new for me. I stay in SNRs and singing for a lot of people, but it's different because is in these cases is only you and the camera and three guys see you all the time, and oh, this is not good, this is good. It's difficult, it's so pressure, no? And this is the first question. The second question, I play piano, I play charango, zampoña, ukelele, guitarra, harmonica, um, flute, traverse, a lot of this is my principles instruments. And songs of Siggy Marley, I don't have songs of Siggy Marley now, but my promise is in other session of the conversations, I can prepare one set of Siggy Marley. Yes.
Definitely, yes, promise. Okay, Linda. Linda, a question for Danny.
Yes, hi, Daniel.
Hi.
I first question is, how long do you sing? And the second question is, what type of music do you like?
Okay. I sing 6 years ago of singer, no? Of musician, I think more than 25 years.
Oh,
But singer, yes, 6 years ago. And my favorite music is the reggae and the jazz, I think. That's my favorite, are my favorite music. Thanks for your question, Linda.
Great question, Linda. Carla, I see you got your hand raised. Over to you.
Yes, hi, sorry. Daniel, I just wanted to know whether if you had any particular person or band who has influenced your music. That's one. I mean, like the making of your music, and whether or not you had inspiration from people, like a muse, maybe a girl. I don't know, like people in general. That's all. Thanks.
Thanks for your question. Okay, ma'am. My objective of my music is for 1 minute take a smile in the person. No? when the people listen me, my wish is these people be happy for 1 minute or change your day with my music. This is my purpose of my lyrics, my music. And my inspiration, my musical inspiration is so many bands, but the principal are the fabulous Cadillacs, los fabulosos Cadillacs.
Yeah.
Bob Marley and Manu Chao, I think they are my inspiration. Yes, another band, Queen, Michael Jackson. Yeah, I think they are my inspiration. Yes.
Okay. Great, Stan. Thanks.
Thanks, Carla, for your question.
Great question. All right. We've got a new person. Danny, Denazir. A question for Daniel, please.
Can you hear me?
Yes, we can.
Yes, I
Yeah.
hear you.
So I have a question. Sorry, I'm a bit late. So I want to know, what are your goals for the future?
Okay, nice. My goals for the future. My goal is make my first CD of music and put in the Spotify and SoundCloud and a lot of music platforms. Eh? This is my short objective, no? And for large objective, maybe be know all the world playing music. This is my wish and my principal objective, no? For now, I know 16 countries, but my dream is know all the world singing. Yes, this is my objective. But for now, it's impossible. No? The frontiers are closed. And I stay in Bolivia, so time more, a lot of time more.
Okay,
Yes, thanks.
thank you, Daniel.
Then Hazier.
De Nasir.
De Nasir.
Sí.
Okay. Nice
Okay.
name.
All right, guys. Okay, Danny's going to sing us a song. But remember, in the WhatsApp group, I've told you I expect everyone to sing something today. You don't have to sing. You don't have to sing a full song, but a few words. I want you guys to sing some stuff in English. Okay, so Mariana, Martin, Brian, Amparo, Gracia, Linda, Felix, Graciela, Andrea, Carla, Denasia, including myself. We're going to sing something today. We need to practice our English.
Yes.
Don't be shy. Yeah.
Yeah.
I have the best voice in La Paz, by the way. I'm just warning you. All right, Danny, over to you.
What pirate dressed in robot, so light to the merchant ships, minutes after the ducat from the bottomless pit. But my hand was made strong by the hand of the Almighty. We forward in this generation, triumphantly. Won't you hear the same? This song of freedom, 'cause all I ever had, redemption song, nice, redemption song, redemption song. Emancipate yourself from intense slavery. No man on earth can free our minds. Have no fear for atomic energy, 'cause none of them can stop the time. How long shall they kill our prophets? One while standing got to fulfill the book. Won't you help me sing this song of freedom? Que soy redemption song, redemption song, redemption song. Emancipate yourself from intense slavery. No man yourself can free your mind. Have no fear for atomic energy, cause none of them can stop the time. How long shall they kill our prophets? While Westerners say they lose. Some say just the part of it. We got to fulfill the book. Won't you help me say this song of freedom? Cause all I ever had, redemption song, redemption song, redemption song. Hey, thank you for singing with me. Nice choice, huh?
Vamos!
Yes,
Bien done. Vamos, Bolivia. Well done, Brian.
Vamos, Bolivia.
I can say it, Brian. I could hear you sing the chorus. Exactly. This is what I want to hear from you guys. Yeah, the confidence. Yeah, like I told you, yeah, I have the best voice in La Paz, but that shouldn't discourage you. It should inspire you. And I'm gonna sing in a bit, so don't worry. Okay. Okay, let's go some more questions. Carla, let's start with you, Carla.
With questions, you mean?
Yeah, anything you wanted to add? Anything you want to add?
For Daniel?
Yes, or you're ready to sing?
Yeah, sing anything is better.
I can think of a couple of questions.
Stop for questions, Daryl.
Okay. By the way, well, you can don't forget to ask Felix questions in the chat. Well, when we're singing and chatting. So if you have any doubts, please ask Felix. He's there to help you guys. Okay.
Yeah. I just want to say, like, Martin asked me a question before. One word that he didn't understand, the lyrics. And he got an answer from me. So that is a good way. If you don't understand the complete lyrics or anything else you want to ask me, don't hesitate. Just write it to me in the chat.
Yeah, good. Lyrics, in Spanish, you call them letras. Like the English word is called lyrics. Okay. So, for example, Daniel will be practicing lyrics of a Bob Marley song, Three Little Birds. Okay, so that's called a letra in Spanish, but in English we call it lyrics. Okay, all right, so who's ready to sing first? Gracia, you ready? Is your voice prepared?
Yes, come on.
Gracia, what are you going to sing for us? I don't want you to sing the whole song if you don't want to, just a few words. Well, at least 30 seconds of a song.
That's a lot.
Okay, 20. I can negotiate 20. Yeah. Give us okay, if I know the song, I will help you out. What song have you got in mind?
I hadn't thought.
I can put the lyrics on the screen. I can share the lyrics and we can sing with you, the whole group.
Okay. Let's see. Well, if anybody wants to do a duet with me, you're welcome to.
I think Carla's raised her hand.
Awesome.
Sure, Gracia. I'll do a duet with you. What would you like to sing?
How about you choose?
As our special guest, thank you, Gracia. As a special guest, Carla, all the way in New York, I'm singing the blues. You choose. Choose something, then Gracia will sing with you.
Okay, I need a minute to think about because I wasn't thinking about a duet, but if anyone else wants to go ahead.
I have a song we can sing together. I mean, it's not a duet, but we can sing Britney Spears' Hit Me Baby One More Time.
Oh, there you go. Great song, great song. Okay, if you want, I can put I can put the lyrics on screen in case people have forgot the song. Here we go. Britney Spears.
So you start one paragraph, one verse, whatever, and then I go like that.
Okay. I thought we were going to do it together, and I'm regretting it. Okay.
All right, don't worry. Hey, don't regret anything. There's no regrets in the club. No regrets in the conversation club. Only memories. Only memories. Okay, so here we go.
Okay. I'm ready.
When you're ready, when you are, guys.
Ready.
What do you want to do? Do you want to sing the chorus or?
How was I supposed to know that something wasn't right here? Oh, baby, I shouldn't have let you go. And now you're out of sight, yeah. Show me how you want it to be. Tell me, baby, 'cause I need to know. Because my
loneliness
is killing me, and I must confess, I still believe, when I'm not with you, I lose my mind. Give me a sign, hit me, baby, one more time.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yay!
Excellent.
Yeah.
Yo, excellent, guys. Yeah.
Congrats, Carla. You're the next Britney Spears.
All right. Excellent.
Thanks.
Gracia, Carla, well done. All right, Martin, over to you. Next, Martin, you're next.
Okay. Okay. I got a song. I got two songs. I don't know.
The easy
Ed
one for
Sheeran,
you.
The Shape of You.
Oh,
No.
well, okay.
Ed Sheeran, The Shape of You. I memorized the lyrics. I don't have problem with the lyrics.
Okay.
I got a funny voice. I'm not good as Daniel, but I will.
It doesn't matter. Dan
my
is a
best.
professional. Dan is a professional. We're not. It doesn't matter.
Give it a shot.
Give it a shot.
I need a rhythm. I can hear the music. Okay.
Oh, nice.
The club isn't the best. Oh. Again, please. Again,
Okay,
please.
okay.
Delay.
So 2, 1, go.
Mm.
The club isn't the best place. Oh, I don't know.
Just go on, just continue.
Oh, please, again.
Continue.
Yes.
Take my hand. Na, na, na. Okay, let's go to the chorus, okay?
Okay, again, please. I got a pop-up in my screen.
Okay,
I can.
here we go.
The club isn't the best, so the bar is where I go. Me and my friends at the table doing shows, drinking fast, and then we talk slow. And you come over and start up a conversation with just me, and trust me, I'll give it a chance. Now take my hand, stop for them, and then we start to dance, and I sing like, girl, you know I want your love was handmade for somebody like me. Come on now, follow my lead, I may be crazy, don't mind me, say boy, let's not talk too much, grab on my waist and put that body on me. Come on now, follow my lead. Come on now, follow my lead. I'm in love with the shape of you. We push and pull like a magnet do. Although my heart is falling too.
Okay, well done, Martin. There you go. Ed Sheeran, that's quite a tough song.
Yeah,
Sorry,
No, it's
because
okay.
I got a big pop-up in my screen on my phone. I
Okay,
can
don't
see
worry.
the
Okay.
okay.
Amparo, what you gonna sing for us, Amparo?
I would like to sing Crowded House. Don't dream it's over.
Which one?
Don't dream it's over.
Okay,
Don't
great
dream
song.
it's over.
Let's go. English Club has got talent. Amparo.
There is freedom within, and there is freedom without. Try to cut the little a paper cup. There's a battle ahead. Many battles are lost, but you'll never see the end of the road while you're traveling with me.
Hey now,
Hey now, don't dream it's over. Hey now, when the world comes in, they come to be the wall between us. You know they won't win. Now I'm towing my car. There's a hole in the roof. My possession I cause and more suspicious there is no proof. In the paper today tells a war in the West, but you turn right over on the TV page.
Hey now,
Hey now, don't dream it's over. Hey now, when the world comes in, they come to be the wall between us. We know they won't win.
Well done, Amparo. Well done.
Thank you.
Good job. Good job.
Bravo, bravo.
Bravissimo.
Thank you.
Okay, Mariana, you're next.
Okay. The Alpi. When we're hike. That song.
What's the name of the song?
When we're hike. When?
Don't.
No. When? Cuando?
When? Yes.
Where? Hike.
When we're young.
Hike. No. Hike.
Who sings it? Who sings it? Well, what's the name? What's the name of the band or singer?
Alpi. Laura Peralbolisi.
Okay. All right, Mariana, just send it to me in the chat. Send me a message, and I'll look for it because I can't hear you properly.
I can write in the
Yes,
chat.
please. Yeah, write in the chat, and I'll put it up. Okay, guys. Yeah, think of your songs. We're also waiting. So next, after Mariana, we're gonna go to Brian. Brian, you're gonna be next. Then after Brian, we're gonna go to Denazir. She's gonna sing for us. Andrea's gonna sing in Sucre. Then Felix is thinking of a beautiful song to sing for you guys. Something that's you're gonna hear the dulcet Viking tones.
Yes, sir. Yeah.
Well, we have one of my favorite bands is actually Amuna Marth, but it's a heavy metal band that is growling, and I can't growl. But
no
all
growling
their
Felix.
lyrics is about the Vikings.
Yeah, no growling Felix. Yeah, you can do the remix. Yeah, the non-growling.
Yeah, maybe.
Growling.
Okay. Okay, whilst Mariana is writing us a chat, let's go to Who's next? Let's go, Andrea. Andrea, have you got a song for us you want to practice your English with? Just 10 seconds, 20 seconds, a few words.
It's my turn.
Yes,
Yes.
it's your turn.
The Beatles.
Ah, which one?
Oh, darling.
Yesterday. Which
Oh,
one?
darling. Oh, darling.
Obladi, oblada.
No, no, no,
That
no.
one.
Oh,
Darling.
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 Darling. Cariño.
Oh, darling. Karina, okay.
But I don't have a very good voice like
It
that
doesn't
one.
matter. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Well, remember, no one's competing with Daniel. We cannot. We cannot.
Okay, but my voice is horrible, but okay.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. Come on. All right, here we go. Let's go.
Oh, darling. Please believe me. I never do you to harm. Believe me when I take it of you. I never do you no harm. Oh, darling, if you leave me, I never make it alone.
That's good. That's good.
Believe me when I beg you alone. Believe me when I tell you.
Excellent, Andrea. Good.
I don't have very good.
No, it doesn't matter. But the whole
Only
point
the
is,
energy.
yeah, energy is good. We love energy here. But the main thing is you're singing in your second language, in English. Okay, Brian, you're next. What you want, Brian? Tell me.
Frank Sinatra.
Oh, okay.
Wow.
Classic.
Okay.
Which one?
Fly Me to the Moon.
Oh my God. And we got an expert here.
But I'm not a singer, but I'm gonna try.
Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter.
Okay. Fly me to the moon, let me play among the stars. Let me see what spring's like on and Jupiter on Mars. In other words, hold my hand. In other words, baby, kiss me. Fill my heart with song and let me sing forevermore. You are all alone for all I worship and adore. In other words, please be true. In other words, I love you.
Okay, good. All right, well done, Brian. Great song. Great song.
Bravo, bravo, bravo.
Bravissimo. Okay, now let's go to Linda. Linda and Potosi. Let's hear those. Linda, what you gonna sing for us? Linda. What song, Linda?
Hi. Hi.
Linda, write in the chat for me, please.
You are beautiful of James
Ah,
Blunt.
James, oh, okay. You are beautiful. What, Christina Aguilera or James Blunt?
Okay, okay.
Which one do you want? Christina Aguilera or James Blunt? Okay, I think I heard James. Okay, there we go. Linda, over to you. Linda, go ahead.
My love.
I saw an angel. Oh, but I'm sure it's not me. She's another man. But I won't sleep on that. Cause I've got a plan. There you go. Beautiful.
You're beautiful.
You're beautiful.
Linda.
Linda, we're singing with you.
Linda. And I don't know what to do. It's an excellent song. Never be with you.
Okay, good one from Linda. Good.
Nice, wonderful. You got a wonderful voice, Linda. Oh, pardon, Daryl.
Okay, well, I told you the best voice in La Paz. All right, Denazia, what song you gonna sing for us, please?
From Coldplay.
Coldplay, which one?
Yellow.
Oh, okay, Yellow. Here we go.
Look how they shine for
you.
And everything you do. Yeah, they were.
And I'd rather song for you and all the things you do. And it's called yellow. So then I took my turn. Oh, what a thing to become. And you're so yellow. Your skin, oh yeah, your skin bones turn into something beautiful. Do you know I love you so? ¿Se escucha o no?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay,
Ya
well
ves.
done.
Gracias.
Well done, well done.
Yeah, it's very well done.
Very well done. Okay, me and Felix, we promise we're going to sing towards the end. Don't worry, we're looking forward to it. Let's get back to Danny, to the experts. Let's go back to the experts. Yeah, okay. Let's go back to Danny, over to you, my friend.
Hi,
Okay.
Danny.
Hey, I'm still here. The
Right.
last song.
Yes. Take it away, Danny.
This is for one band. The name of this band is Los Pericos from Argentina. But this is in English, this song too.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, good.
I am waiting for you, love. Listen faces in my room. Oh, na, na, na. I am waiting for you, love. Like looking at the moon, emotional, devotional. Give me the greatest love. Sometimes it is in heaven, somewhere I just can't hide. Why can't we live together now? I am waiting for you, love. We are playing silly games. One na. I am waiting for you, love. Let me standing at the rain, emotional, devotional. Give me the greatest love. Sometimes it is in heaven, somewhere I just can't hide. Why can't we live together now? Emotional, devotional. Give me the greatest love. Sometimes it is in heaven, somewhere I just can't hide. Why can't we live together now? I am waiting for you, Lord. I am waiting for you, Lord. I am waiting for you, Lord, love, love, Lord. I am waiting for you, Lord. I am waiting for you, Lord. I am waiting for you, Lord, love, love, Lord. Oh, na, 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 na. Oh, na, 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 na. Yeah.
Bravo.
Thank you.
Bravissimo.
Again.
Yes, great song, Danny. Great song.
Thank
Great
you so
song.
much.
Great song. Great song.
Where is the girls?
All right. Okay.
I can hear a scream.
All right, Danny. Okay, we're gonna sing a few more songs. Then you can give us your comments. Okay, you be the judge. Remember, everyone is a winner, Danny. Everyone's a winner. You should say that. Everyone's a winner.
Okay, the singer. Oh.
Okay. All right. So, now before Danny, towards the end, in the end. Okay.
Okay, in the end. Okay.
Mariana, you ready?
Yes.
Okay. Can you tell me the name of the song, please?
It's other song. Lost on You. Lost on You.
Lost on You. Okay, let me get Lost on You coming up. Lost on You. Lost on You. Okay, Lost on You coming up. Okay, so you ready?
Yes. You get all the flaming, saying I remember all the things we can heard me like embers falling tender, dancing for the days of your surrender. The small town is still broken, places burning down. All I ever wanted was you. I never got to heaven, cause I don't know how. Let's say, oh, let's you. To all the things I lost for you. Oh, Lord, tell me how to lost for you.
Okay, well done. Well done, Mariana. Yeah, that's good. It's good. Yeah, great song. Okay. We're gonna have Carla. She's singing the Fugees. Okay, our special guest is gonna blow the house down.
I'll do my best. And I don't have to sing the whole song, right? Just
No, don't sing the whole song, apart from Felix.
Singing my life with his words, killing me softly with his song, killing me softly with his song, telling my whole life with his words, killing me softly with his song. I heard he sang a good song. I heard he had a style. And so I came to see him, to listen for a while. And there he was, this young boy, stranger to my eyes, strumming my pain with his fingers, filling my life with his words, killing me softly with his song, killing me softly with his song, telling my whole life with his words, killing me softly with his song.
Okay, excellent. All right, well done to our special guest, Carla. Excellent. Thanks. Okay, I bet you weren't expecting that. All right. Okay. Felix.
It's your turn.
Okay, this could be fun. Felix, you ready?
Yeah, beautiful song.
Felix, we're waiting for you.
With a burning violin.
Okay, I think Felix.
Where is Felix?
I think he's disappeared. Okay, he's joining in again.
Hello, Felix.
Felix. I think he's just joining in.
Maybe he's in the bathroom.
Yes, the nerves are kicking in. Felix, are you here?
I can sing this song. I can sing
Felix.
this. Felix. Maybe it's, where is Felix?
Oh my God, Felix, Felix, where are you?
Maybe he wants sing "I'm Your Man."
Yeah, I think we should put up a Felix actually. Okay, I think Saulo from Brazil. Saulo, okay. Whilst waiting for Felix, Saulo, introduce yourself, Saulo.
Hey, what's up, man?
Yes, how are you?
Not bad.
Man, you joined us here. We're about to finish.
You're about to finish?
Yes, I told you 3 o'clock.
No, it said 4 o'clock.
Yeah, 4 o'clock your time, Felix. Sorry, Saulo. 4 o'clock your time till 6 your time.
Come on, no.
Next week, my friend. But we'll continue for a little bit. We'll continue for a little bit. Don't worry. Felix, are you there? Felix?
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay, we're ready for you.
Yeah, give me a second, please.
Okay, Felix, time, waits for no man. Tell me when you're ready.
I'm not that old, I hope.
All right, are you ready, Felix?
Yeah, sure, of course.
Okay, there you go.
Dance me to your beauty with the burning violin. I'm gathered safely. Lift me like an olive branch and be my homeward dove. Dance me to the end of love. Dance me to the end of love. Let me see your beauty when the witnesses are gone. Let me feel you moving like they move in Babylon. Show me slowly what I only know the limits of. Oh, dance me to the end of love. Yeah, that's about it.
Hey, bravo, Felix.
Well, bravo, Felix. Good.
Bravo.
Okay. Yes, Felix, well done. Okay, the dulcet Viking tones then in action. Amazing.
It's a good song. Leonard Cohen.
Yeah, Leonard Cohen is one of the greats unknown from like the main public, I think. Like he is very famous for a selected few, and his voice is amazing. His lyrics and his voice is just amazing. So if you haven't heard of him before, I recommend you to listen to this one, which is Dance Me to the End of Love. And my other favorite is I'm Your Man.
Silence of Silence.
Yeah, The Sound of Silence with Disturbed, and also you have the original song is made by Simon and Garfunkel, The Sound of Silence. It's one of my first songs I started listening to when I was a teenager in English. As a Swede, you're always surrounded by English. You have both movies. Every movie that has an original language that is English, is shown on Swedish television in English with Swedish subtitles. So from childhood, you are susceptible to the English language all the time. And that is a really big contribution to my English, like my English pronunciation. But later on, I moved to Norway and I had no way to read Swedish books anymore. So then I had to buy either Norwegian books or English books. And I thought, I'm not going to stay in Norway for very long. So I started buying English books and read the English books. And also in Norway, most of the music is in English. So you get susceptible to the pronunciation and you get a greater vocabulary by listening to music. So that is a really good way to become good in English. Listening to the music, the genres that you like, because most of the artists want to be famous worldwide, so they have lyrics or letras in English, right?
Yeah,
so
right.
you can always find some music you like in English. But Simon and Garfunkel and Leonard Cohen is my tips for you.
Very interested. Thank you for the advice, Felix.
Thanks, Felix. Okay, so we've got Saulo from Brazil. I think Saulo, are you in São Paulo right now? Where are you right now?
Bahia. I don't live in São Paulo anymore. Yeah, but we're in the same time.
Yeah, you're in the north. Beautiful Bahia. Because you're late here, you have to sing most of this song. Okay.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah, here we go.
I know you rise in the morning sun. I feel you touch me in the pouring rain. And the moment that you wander far from me, I wanna feel you in my arms again. And you come to me on the summer breeze, keep me warm in your love, and then softly leave. And it's me you need to show. How deep is your love? Is your love? How deep is your love? I really need to learn, 'cause we're living in a world of fools, breaking us down when they all should let us be. We belong to you and me. I believe in you. You're the door to my very soul. You're the light in my deepest, darkest hour. You're my savior when I fall. And you may not think I care for you when you know down inside that I really do. And it's me you need to show. How deep is your love? Is your love? How deep is your love? I really need to learn, 'cause we're living in a world of hope, breaking us down when they all should let us be. We belong to you and me. Na 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 na. Na 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 na. Na 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 na.
Well done, Saulo. There you go. That's your punishment for being late. That's your punishment for being late. Okay. All right, Danny. Danny, think of one song to close the show. You're going to give us an encore. In the meantime, I think it's my turn to sing The best voice in La Paz is about to blow the house down.
One more song?
Yeah, one more song for us? Up to me,
Okay.
up to me, please, just to close the show.
Okay.
Okay, here we go. The best voice in La Paz.
The karaoke king.
You know, it's true, Danny, yeah.
Yeah, I know. This is the truth.
I want everyone to put their hands up in the air, please. The best voice in La Paz is here. I sit and wait. Does an angel contemplate my fate? And do they know the places where we go when we're gray and old? 'Cause I've been told that salvation lets the wings unfold. So when I'm lying in my bed, it's running through my head, and I feel the love is there. I'm loving angels instead. And through it all, she offers me protection, love and affection, whether I'm right or wrong, and down the waterfall. It take me, I know the life won't break me when I come to call. He won't forsake me. I'm loving angels instead. When I'm feeling weak and my pain walks down a one-way street, I look above and I know I'll always be blessed with good. And as the feeling grows, she brings flesh to my bone. And when love is dead, I'm loving angels who say, come on guys, everyone, and through it, oh, she offers me protection, love and affection, whether I'm right or wrong, and down the waterfall, wherever it may take me, I know the light will break me when I come to call. She won't forsake me. I'm loving angels instead. Yeah. Come on, guys, hands in the air, hands in the air. Side to side. The best voice in La Paz, come on. Come on, everyone, let's finish the song together. Come on. And through it all, she offers me protection, love and affection, whether I'm right or wrong, down the waterfall, wherever it may take me, I know the light will break me when I come to call. She won't forsake me. I'm loving angels instead. There you go, guys. Well done, everyone.
Way!
There you go. All right. Okay, Danny, finish us off, please, with the song.
Ok. Y dice así. I'm a rebel, so rebel. I'm a captor, soul adventurer. I'm a rebel, soul rebel. I'm a captor, soul adventurer. See the morning sun, see the morning sun on the hillside. If you something good, oh, travel wide, travel wide. I'm a rebel, soul rebel. I'm a capturer, soul adventurer. I'm a rebel, soul rebel. I'm a capturer.
Okay, Danny, thank you. Okay, guys, good things have to come to an end, you know. Saulo, okay. So the conversation club is 4 o'clock your time, Brazil time.
No, I know. I swear I read it was like 4 p.m. your time and maybe 6 p.m. my time. My bad.
Yeah, I know it's Latin American time. I'm used to it now. Yeah, okay.
Yeah, I know. Sorry. Is
All
it
right,
every
guys.
Saturday?
Yeah, every Saturday. Yes,
Okay,
my
great.
friend. Okay.
All right.
All right, Carla, thank you very much for your insights about life in New York as a Bolivian. Your job representing your country and also now representing the whole world in your new role. Thank you very much. I'm sure the guys enjoyed your insights. And yeah, thank you for joining us. And please come back next time.
Yes, my pleasure, my pleasure. Thank you, Dara, for the invitation.
You're welcome. And Daniel, once again, man, like the guys say, they want you to come back as with some songs from Ziggy Marley. I think Andrea's going to do a duet with you if you sing Ziggy Marley. So prepare some new songs and please come back soon, Danny. Okay?
Okay, thank you.
Okay, Felix, could you...
meet you guys.
Yeah, and Danny, thank you, man. From the bottom of my heart to Danny and Carla, thank you very much for joining us. Felix, I need to do something right now. Could you just, any last, just the
Yeah, of course, of course.
Yeah.
Thank you very much, Carla. It's been a pleasure having you as a guest. Very inspiring to see a Bolivian woman living in New York, living out her life's dreams, and being a beam of light for every Bolivian woman that everything is possible. It's been a very inspiring speech, and I'd like to congratulate you on your achievement so far, and I wish you a good career. And Danny, it's been a real pleasure to hear you. Usually I don't like reggae very much, but this has been bloody amazing to hear you here today. So it's been a pleasure having you here as well. I'm also glad to hear that most of the students here are making really good progress, either in pronunciation or grammar. The fluency still needs some work, in my opinion. So I hope in the future that the students will think through the subject or the guests that are coming on Saturdays, and increasing their vocabulary, maybe learning 3 or 4 new words that you are going to try when we have new guests like Carla here today. She's been working in the UN, so maybe do some research what the UN is, and making sure that you know what the UN is, and some vocabulary in politics when we have a political guest. And Daniel, he's a musician, so you have the vocabulary in music, so you can form proper questions. I'm very proud of you all. I hope I haven't destroyed your speakers with my singing. I know you haven't done it with mine anyway. So I'm very proud of you all. And be sure that you listen to English music in the future.
Okay.
And I also recommend that you
okay,
speak
just to echo Felix's thoughts there. Yeah, everyone's improving. I'm proud of that. I've managed to get hold of some books, so I'm going to be sending you guys a few pages from these fictional books. Yeah, please read them, man. Any words you need help with, come to me and Felix. We're more than happy to help you guys. And these books are a way of improving your vocabulary. I think the first book I'm going to start off with you guys is from a famous writer. He writes, his films have been made into horror films. His books have been made into horror films. Stephen King. So we'll start with the Stephen King book, and we'll go through pages and chapters of his book. Guys, please read. His writing is good. Expand and add your vocabulary. Okay, guys? And I got good news for you. Back by popular demand, Roland is back next week. Next Saturday, Roland will be back. Remember, Roland promised us to teach us conditional. So if you do some research on conditionals, Roland is back next Saturday. He's going to teach us conditionals. And as you know, those who haven't met Roland yet, Roland is an excellent teacher, very good. 17 years experience and 12 years experience teaching in South America, mainly in Bolivia. Roland is excellent. He's such a good teacher. It's amazing. He's back next week, and that should be a good lesson actually with Roland. And guys, if you haven't paid up yet, please do so. Don't forget. Okay. So see you next Saturday. And guys, your singing is amazing. I think Danny will say we all get 10 out of 10s. Yeah, I think so. Yeah. So well done, Martin, Brian, Mariana, Amparo, Saulo, Carla, Graciela, Grecia, Andrea, Linda. Well done today. And guys, see you next Saturday. Adios.
Okay, thank you, Dario.
Bye, guys.
Thank you, everyone.
Bye.
Time next week.
Take care.
Bye, everyone. It's been a pleasure. See you next Saturday.
See you next Saturday.